Live, we live. Hey, we live, we live. You definitely live. I don't know what I just dropped. Oh, I know what I dropped. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Anyways, now I'm in Cali. You know, today I don't know. I haven't been on here in a while, and I've been working on some stuff. I'm about to start up some more shows, some more interviews. You know, you got to definitely check me out. It's coming up soon, very soon, about another week or so. Today I want to talk about life after death. You know, I just recently turned 31, right? And since I was 22, I've lost somebody every year, or I've seen somebody lose somebody that's close to me, or I grew up with, and it's tough to like lose somebody and then see other people go through that pain, and you don't want to say you understand their pain, but you feel it a little bit. You definitely do feel the pain that they go through. But you know, like I said, I'm 31. When I was 22, that's when I really started understanding like how people are like dying all the time, and you gotta kind of, it's not to say get used to it, but you gotta use it as a way to be more motivated to keep on going, because it's tough. Like, it's not easy. You know, for me, you know, I've lost at a young age than that, like 22 or younger than that, I lost, you know, aunts and uncles and everything like that. But I never understood it really. But until I lost my friend when I was 22, it was a different loss. It was a loss of being there and losing a person. You know, some people see their people go through struggles and try to stay alive and have that fight and never giving up, and that's good, because you get to see what you can be, or what you can do, how you can fight through stuff. And a lot of people think that they're not strong because they go through these things and they cry and sometimes they break down, but that's only being human. You know what I mean? Like, if you're blessed enough to have family members or friends or somebody that's there for you when you're going through this stuff, it's good to use that, because that's what they there for. It's your family, it's your friends. You know what I mean? You know, I want to send my condolences out to you know, Tweez and his family, Big Tone, the rest of them, because that was tough. Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's tough. But the best thing I could say for people is just, you know, use that same strength you had when them people was here to just keep on going, because it's definitely tough losing people. That's all I can say. It's not easy, but I want people to understand that when you lose somebody, you only lose them physically, you know, because there's a lot of things that you learn from them or got from them or saw that they did or didn't do that made you into who you are. So don't stop being who you are, who you can be, or reaching your apex, and that's the highest point, just because of a feeling, you know, and I know it hurts. It's a real strong feeling, because, you know, just, it's hard. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Like, it brung, you know what I mean? Like, I remember Miss Vanessa, like, I used to bother her all the time. And it's tough. You know, you think back, this is not even, it's just, you know, it made me come on here because you can be strong. Like, people, you out there, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't even care if people seem like this, because I'm only human. And I like, it's definitely hard because you live every day and you think about these people, but you gotta be strong. You gotta keep pushing. You know, I think a lot about my friends that I lost. And I think about a lot of people that just in general, like, this, it's not easy, but you gotta take moments like this, and you gotta call your friends, your family. And I'm on here just talking because I feel like, honestly, like, we all human. You're gonna lose your family, your friends, and everybody, and there's no such thing as preparing for things like that, but you always gotta be positive. You gotta be positive, you know. And for me coming on here, I spoke to Big Tone. I told him, you know what I mean, write. Just keep writing, because that's his therapy. This is my therapy, to come on here and talk and let it out, because it hurts. Like, I'm a type of person, like, right now, I don't even, like, I lost so many people. I would never want to get into, like, a physical fight with somebody, because I don't know what I would do, because I'm so hurt sometimes. That's just, you know, but I know that I am strong. And I know that I'm strong because I have people around me. I have family, I have friends. and people that encourage me to do things that's positive. And it's like, if they see something in me, I gotta see something in myself. And if you could push through all that, you know what I mean, negative stuff, that's one thing I want to talk about. A lot of people don't understand that they're in a negative space, but they think that they are in a positive space. And for me, leaving New York wasn't just about leaving New York. It was about me doing something that I knew that I always wanted to do, and that was to travel the world, or travel and live life. I know it's tough right now because of my family and my kids and stuff, because I can't be that father that I want to be, but I'm still out here pushing through because I want my kids to know that I am strong, and that I can do anything I want to do as long as I put my mind to it. And that's the same thing for anybody. You got to really believe in yourself and start figuring out how you can do what you want to do. If you want to be a rapper, what is it to be a rapper? If you want to be a singer, dancer, or whatever you want to be in life, or whatever you want to be, you got to go through the whole thing, not just what's the image, or what can you do to be that, but just also everything that surrounds that, so you can make money to make it. Like, it's tough, man. You know, these last couple of days, even hearing one of my friends getting, you know, or a close friend of mine is getting locked up, like, that's tough. You know what I mean? Like, we out here just trying to make it, but it's not easy. But you gotta really push through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man. I don't care. I cry. I don't care what people say, because at the end of the day, I know what I do. I know who pays my bills. I know what I am or who I am. So I'm on here only just to encourage people that you gotta be yourself. Don't be somebody else. Go figure out who you are, what makes you happy, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta just stick to that. You know what I mean? It's nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody can ever tell me I'm not a man because I cried on here, or because I did something that they didn't like. That's what you don't like. I know what I like. That's why I went from New York 4 months ago to now being in Cali and working and being next to people. Man, I was just with a mayor of one of these cities sitting down, and they joking around saying rain and all of this, and I don't even know them. Like, we just happen to bump into them. It's life. It's about experience, about going out there and doing it. Don't let one person or one thing stop you. I read this thing, it said, it's somewhat like, it's not exactly word for word, but if you run into a wall, don't just let that stop you. Figure out how you can either break through it, climb over it, or get around it. And that's life, man. You're gonna fall. A lot of stuff's gonna happen, you know what I mean? And it's tough, man. One thing I do advise people when you are talking to people that lose people, don't say that you understand them, because nobody really understands their hurt. You may be close to it, but you don't understand it. It's a difference. You understand? Like, the way I hurt for losing my friend, and the way his mother's hurting from losing her son, is two different things. I don't understand how she feels. I know how I feel, and I know that it hurts a lot, but I know that I just always tell people that lose people, just keep being strong, keep pushing yourself, keep being who you want to be, and in a positive way, and just work hard and just keep going. Like, there's really, it's so crazy when you're young and you hear these things from older people about really just being your best and doing everything that you can do, and you can do anything you put your mind to it. It's really true. You just got to figure it out. We got an internet in our hands now. You can go there and learn how to do anything. One of my friends learned how to play a guitar off of YouTube. It's like, if you really want to learn, you really want to do something different, you have to go figure it out. You got to go research. You got to go research everything, from how they made that, from how they use it, from everything. Like, it's not simple. That's why people say everybody think life is easy, but it's not. It's hard. It really is hard. But that's the fun part. And the fun part about it is that, yeah, you're going to go through these hard times, but when you really make it to where you feel like you're successful, you really understand, you accept that. And it's just, even though I've moved from New York to Atlanta to Cali in like 5 months, it's not easy. But I'm still out here pushing. I'm going to make it to a point where it's not easy, but I'm enjoying life, and I'm being who I want to be, and I get to. It's just, I just really just came on here because, I know a lot of people dealing with death and stuff, and that's part of life, and it's hard to say that it's part of life, but it really is. And sometimes some of the people that are going to or pass on, it may be better for them because they were suffering. You don't want somebody that you love to sit there and suffer. You know what I mean? You know, the best thing I can say out of this is, like, for me, and not just for me, but for anybody, is that you gotta always be positive. Always, always, always be positive. It's so easy to be negative, because I go back to being negative. When you're in these places where there's so much negative people and it starts to affect you. You may think it don't, but when you have these friends that always talking about, oh, guess what happened today? Oh, that starts getting into you, but you may not see it like consciously, but subconsciously it gets into you. You don't want these negative things around you, because they might put you in a place where you don't want to be, or put you in a situation you didn't want to be into. So, you know, my best advice is just, you know, use it to be stronger and get to your goals and achieve stuff even faster, but don't rush the process. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta love it, man. You really do. You gotta love the hard times, the good times, everything, because that's what makes it much easier. But like I was saying, man, I didn't come on here for this, but I am, you know, I mean, a little lost for words, but definitely just stay positive, man. And yeah, just stay positive. That's all you can do. You know what I mean? You gotta think about what's the next thing you're gonna do, how hard you're gonna go. If it ain't working right then, what else you can do. You know what I mean? I'm always here to help. You know what I mean? You can inbox me, talk to me if you need anything. Always gotta stay positive, man. It's so easy to be negative when you got just negative all around you. You know, you got the TV, you got music, you got all this stuff, but you gotta remain yourself. It's okay to listen to rap music, this music, that music, but don't change because of a song. Don't change because of somebody else that has to live that life, but you don't. And just keep pushing for your goals, man. I'm really one of those people that, like, I don't care if I don't like you at all, but if you are working hard and doing your thing, I'm happy for that, because I'd rather see a person succeed than be nothing. I'd rather see our black brothers and sisters that's on those corners or whatever succeed outside of those corners than just to be there on those corners all the time. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to be best of friends, but if you succeed as a black person, that's good, because we all black and we going through the struggle, or whatever you are, just not even just black, but just friends and family. Like, you want to see people succeed, because that's what life is about, being happy and growing. Because if one person make it and they help you, and the next person you just helping, that's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? Well, kind of lost words, but you know, that's really it for now. It's Raincheck, you know what I mean? Definitely keep checking out the videos. We're about to come out with some more videos, about to have some more interviews, even better than before. But I love the interviews I had, because I really got to get to know the people. As you see behind me, we in Cali, we just in a little park. I had to get out the house for a little bit. You know, they got the mountains, all that. Just try to stay healthy and positive. Healthy mentally and physically. You know what I mean? Love is love. You know, I'm always here. This is Raincheck. And like my bro said, that's not here but always here, get your own on your own, man. And that's only as you get yourself right before you get anything else right. So when you happy, and that's what I'm doing out here, trying to get myself right before I can help anybody else in my life or anything else. But I still will help as much as possible. If you know me, you know that's how I am. This is Raincheck, man. We'll be back soon. We're going to start up a show. It's going to probably be every Wednesday. You know, and my time is different than your time, but we always on the same time.